This is 15-year-old fitness and bodybuilding influencer Eric English.
This guy is 15-year-old? No fucking way. Covering his body, judging only his face, he literally looks like a 25 to 30-year-old. Definitely not Natty.
Well, this was him just over a year ago, doing some fun little videos with his little sister, and this is him today.
I mean, wow, this is one crazy transformation. In the first video, we can see a normal kid, normal features, as it should be for that age. But in the second video, what do we see? This is not nice, this is not aesthetic. His body transformation is not something which deserves accolades or a round of applause. This is actually sad.
I'm sorry, what? This kid, within 1 year, literally gained over 100 pounds of body weight.
Once again, ignore the body. Yes, that's crazy impressive. But just look at his face. It doesn't seem to me that this is a 1 year transformation. It's more like a 10-year transformation. Like this guy went from 15 to 25 in one single year. That's mad.
But he also got insanely strong, benching a tremendous 405 pounds, again at just 15 years of age. But the craziest thing here is how fast he did it. Like, he went up a full plate on his bench within just 2 or 3 months. This kid, Eric English, nearly added 100 pounds to his bench in 8 to 10 weeks. Granted, he did it with elbow wraps, but this is still way better than most top-level lifters will ever get to within a lifetime in the gym.
I mean, honestly, with all the weight that he gained, the facial transformation and the strength gains, doesn't say that this guy just jumped on the juice. Most likely, he started to abuse the juice.
So his transformation is quite spectacular, to say the least, even for a kid going through puberty, going from barely over 100 pounds to 240 within just a few years is crazier than Mike Israetel after losing a bodybuilding show.
Yes, he is young, and the body has huge damage control abilities, but gaining this amount of weight so rapidly with the help of PEDs is going to wreak havoc on his body and also on his mind. Yes, he has a lot of followers, yes, he makes a lot of money, but he seems that he was very popular even when he was way smaller and most likely natural. So why the leap? I don't understand why he jumps to the dark side.
Of course, this kid is getting steroid accusations thrown left and right, and even if we cannot prove anything necessarily, I think this is also the case, given how much he grew over the last year. And with a few things being hinted at in other collabs with big content creators like Larry Wheels.
I did see a lot of videos with him collaborating with some of the most notorious steroid users in our fitness industry. And of course, when you hang around these people who are doing this kind of stuff, you're gonna most likely become one of them. So I'm pretty sure there are a few factors in his life that determine him to take steroids, of which a major one is the group of people he hangs out with. We never know the behind the scenes discussions they had and who pushed him and advised him into doing this. Because when you are in those circles, I'm pretty sure he got advice, but also a source. And yes, from one of these big influencers. We'll probably never know who, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case.
Where Eric says he'll do basically anything to get bigger and eventually would take stuff.
This huge explosive natural growth. I did become enhanced at 17. Is that something that you're willing to do in the future?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whatever it takes?
Do whatever it takes.
It seems though that eventually came a lot sooner than expected.
Yep, there you go. Where did we see that before? And how it ended? Rest in peace, Rich. Your entourage will push you to do stupid shit. And depending on your personality and how impressionable you are, and if you don't have a strong figure in your life showing you the way, keeping you away from this stuff, then you're gonna most likely fall in this trap.
And he's now running on puberty fueled by tren, which in the long run could mess up his natural hormonal production for life.
Oh yeah, those balls didn't stand a chance. And I'm pretty sure by doing that, he shut himself down forever. He's probably gonna have ED issues, fertility issues, which will lead to mental health issues, and it will spiral down into more and bigger problems.
He's also on the Young LA team, which no hate against Young LA, I used to be sponsored by them, but he is hanging out with guys who are also on gear while trying to make it big in bodybuilding. Now, it's not like these guys are super bad people, like No Dicel is one of the nicest guys in the industry, but I'm pretty sure this is the same guy who got hospitalized for taking too much stuff, and this is Togi.
79!
And it's just that this environment might not be suitable for a 15-year-old kid.
We all know what's happening behind the scenes with these guys. Most of them, they're avid steroid abusers. So when you expand your friends and acquaintances circle, and all of them are taking steroids, you stand no chance.
Now, apparently Eric lost his mother very young, which is never easy for anyone regardless of their age. And that was like a turning point for him getting into the gym, and he probably wants to be the best in whatever he does. And that might have also made it easier for him to rationalize that, hey, life doesn't always go the way you want to, and you might as well give it your all while you still can. And I respect that, but it might not end up the way he wants.
I mean, that's a devastating event, and I feel very sorry for this kid. That might have been a major trauma for him. Everybody processes trauma differently, so we don't really know the effects it had on this kid and how it changed his view on life. But at the same time, I think he should put things into perspective and actually value his health.
The combination of factors like insane strength gains, going up over 100 pounds in body weight in a year, potential gynecomastia, the round face, the goal of wanting to become a professional bodybuilder, all add up, making the chance of him being natural fairly slim in my opinion.
So he still has a dad, he still has siblings. Yes, they see the success and they see the accolades. They are happy for him that he's doing so well. But I said this before, he was doing so well even like a year ago when he was much smaller and he looked like a normal kid. And as a dad, come on. He's 14, he's 15, he should be a little bit more careful with his son. There's already been a major event in the family and somebody lost their life because of health reasons. Why would this thing be allowed? He is 15, he's still underage. The dad has still a big responsibility for this kid. What really blows my mind about the Eric English situation of a teenager taking steroids at 15, it's the ecosystem that allowed that story to explode in the first place. But let's be honest, a kid doesn't wake up one day and decide to hop on gear unless he's already been marinating in a culture that glorifies shortcuts, instant results, and hyper-masculine aesthetics. And that culture doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from the algorithm. It comes from the platforms that profit of pushing the most extreme, most unhinged, and most dopamine-spiking content directly into the hands of people least equipped to process it. Eric didn't just take steroids at 15, he took steroids at 15 in the age of TikTok, in the age of go viral or go home, in the age where the algorithm rewards shock value over substance, controversy over competence, and spectacle over safety. And when you combine a developing teenage brain with a digital environment engineered to amplify the loudest, wildest voices, you get exactly this. A kid who thinks that the only way to matter in this world is to become a character, a storyline, a meme, or a headline. And here's the uncomfortable truth. He is not the anomaly. He is the blueprint. He is what happens when social media becomes the primary educator for an entire generation. When the For You page becomes the new mentor. When the metrics of worth are likes, shares, and retention graphs instead of health, longevity, and actual achievements. The algorithm doesn't care if the content is good for you. It cares if you watch it. And nothing hooks young and impressionable minds faster than extremes. Extreme physiques, extreme lifestyles, extreme claims, extreme transformations. So of course a 15-year-old on steroids becomes a viral sensation. It's the perfect storm of shock value and moral panic. Exactly the kind of content the system is designed to amplify. And the saddest part is that the platforms know this. They know exactly which demographic are the most impressionable. They know what keeps them scrolling. They know what keeps them hooked. On this topic and make it go viral. Not my video, but the phenomenon itself.